You ever put a fence in? Can't wait for that to be done. Look at that sunset. That's pretty. And we did our Halloween stuff, reflecting off the truck. Because you can't really see the house we drove by anyway. So did that there, and then the whole happy Halloween. Fall is here. Beautiful sunsets. Let's get back to Florida. Let's get back at it. Let's get back to Florida. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice and chilly. Good morning. Oh, yeah. No Starbucks. Maybe that guy's got Starbucks, but not for me. Just truck and wife. Let's get going.
Good morning. We still sleepies? What? You want the car? Good morning. Good morning, beautiful. Oh, the beautiful boy. Okay.
Looks like little Tank had a good morning too. That's my youngest son. Got nice Peterbilt. Slept next to last night. The reason I love this truck stop is look how much room it has. TA off of the Brunswick exit. I don't know the number, I should know that. But check out this studio sleeper on this Volvo. Bailey's Moving and Storage, part of Allied. Man, oh man. This thing, I wonder what he's got in there. So he's got a rear door. And then, woo! I don't know if it has a shower and kitchen in there, but that's cool. I think truck and wife would like that. And he's got a little puppy man up in there. Hey, dude. Full shop on site. Just so much room. Last night was about, I'd say, 30% full. All right, we got an 11 o'clock appointment. We're only 50 miles away, so let's get there. We missed you, Florida. We're back. Just into Jacksonville this time, just barely inside of it. We got 21 miles left to go. Now it looks like this drop is right off of the little Jacksonville Bay there. I don't know if they call it a bay or what they call it, but right off the water, so we might get some cool water views. And congratulations to Michael Klein again, who won the giveaway for this month. Next month we had a suggestion from Sammy Makes Sense. We're going to do a CD radio. I forget the model and name. I have to get with him on that, but it's a nice one that's been around forever. Let's go to the inspection station. See what they got brewing. We're delivered Maxwell House coffee lids, so they must import the coffee from down south and grind it up here in Jacksonville. If they need the lids, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Who knows? All you guys to come out here. This is like a agricultural inspection and like livestock, like horses and cows and such. And they always just kind of give you a little thumbs up or a wave. I've only had it maybe twice. They asked me what I had on the trailer. I had 2.5 years of driving, or almost 2.5 years. So really just, but if you have a cattle trailer or you're having a reefer with some produce in or something like that, they're going to check you a little more than just a drive-in. But that is what that's for. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. And then I think it's 2 miles from here, 3.5 miles. There's a sign right there. Is the weigh station, which has never been open or never been closed though. Every time I come into Florida, the first one's always open. Sometimes the second one in Daytona will be closed, and sometimes the one all the way down to West Palm Beach to Miami area will be closed. But this one's always open. This is the main one. Let's get down there. And when COVID first came out, this was a checkpoint for temperature and all that kind of stuff. But they didn't pull the trucks in, just the passenger cars travel from out of state mostly. Alright, let's see if we maintain 45 today. So we're at 45 now. We're not gaining on the truck in front of us too much, which is good. A lot of times guys slow down too much coming through here, but they want to keep you at 45. In Georgia, I think it's 30, but in Florida, they want you to maintain 45. Come on over. See if we get the green or red. Looks like they're doing a 1-for-1. So the first guy got green or red, and the second guy got green, and Amazon got red, and we got green. We're bypassing today. What's going on with Amazon? Still haven't done the $500 extra policy for Amazon. I don't know if I will be doing it because I don't know how much exactly power only loads I have. But that truck was actually being pulled by Amazon day cab, getting their own drivers. I think they were helping their drivers, and they were paying for their CDL school so they would become drivers. Or their own employees. I'm not sure about that, but I kind of heard something like that. Let's kick back and let this. Looks like a dump container trailer kind of thing. Get in front of us, and we will get to Maxwell Coffee. So if you ever come down here to Jacksonville and you have a Union Street exit, it's actually a left exit off the freeway. Union Street. South on 23, so right here. Oh, it's a one-way, okay. No height on the bridge, but definitely looks tall enough. Alright, so we got... Yeah, I got a Estes truck coming up on my right, so we're definitely okay. And it's a one-way. It's about 2 miles on the right. Been downtown Jacksonville, but here we are. There's a little lighthouse up there, or something with a cross on the top. Huh. There's the football stadium right up there on the right. This is our exit. What does that sign say up there? 14 foot. Okay, we're okay with that. 14-foot 1. Yeah, there's the Jaguar Stadium right there. Alright, so let's take a right turn here. Not a lot of room. Also not a lot of traffic. That's okay. Says this is a fairgrounds right here. Going 3 miles to the right. Nice stadium. You can see it to my left. Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. little bit of homelessness going down over there, and there's the Veterans Memorial Arena to my right. Jacksonville Sports Tavern, Pendleton Whiskey. 800 feet on the right. Not this turn, but the last turn there. East Adams Street. Okay. Beer. Alright, we're going to stay wide here and take this right turn. Pedestrian access to stadium. Looks like they're building some kind of overpass right here. And the water's right there in front of us, just past that foliage down there. Missed that curve by a little bit. Bunch of jaguar paws on the ground. It looks like this road is directional. They can change it which way they want to go. Right 2 lanes are, there's Maxwell House Coffee. There we go. Whoa. Now we got a bunch of trucks entering over here. So I'm going to go over here before I miss this turn. Yeah, as it says go straight another 900 feet, but this is definitely where all the trucks are at. Let's see what we got. All right. Now we have this Saddle Creek over here to the right. I don't know if he's just staged waiting, day cab. But we had a tanker, not really a tanker. I don't know what he sold in there, but he was right here staged to go in. So I guess I'm gonna try now since this guy's not giving me any indication that he's waiting. Let's see what we got. But always keep your head in the swivel when you're coming to a place you've never been before, because you really want to find out where these trucks are, because if I would have missed that turn, who knows how if it would have been easy to turn around and get back here or not somewhere else. So let's see what we got. Maxwell House. Mask on.
It's going to be a drop, and there's a 2-day turnaround on these trailers. So you good with that?
Nope, not at all. It's my trailer,
Yeah.
my money, my family, 3 kids at home and a wife.
Big time.
A lot of car payments, a lot of house payments. So I need the trailer back. It says right here on the app, live unload. So
Yeah. Well, he just talked to the lady that orders it. And, yeah, no.
okay, so I guess we'll talk to the combo and laws, take it back to them, and they'll pay me double. Be a good day. Can I have my license back, please?
Yeah, everything.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Awesome.
Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries. So I turn around here.
Yeah.
Where should I? Can I stage anywhere and get this figured out before I have
Oh
to
yeah.
leave?
When you come back out,
Yeah.
turn over there on the left and on the right side facing the
So
stop
you guys
sign.
are not taking it. It's 2 days that you're telling me to
Well, I mean, it could be a little earlier, but every load we say 2 days on that.
do you want me
so-
to drop my trailer and hang out here for
Nope.
2 days? No,
No,
if it was a drop, you want me to drop the trailer for 2 days and just hang out here and wait?
Well, or I mean, they notify the broker when it's done. So I mean, you can take off. They call and let you.
You want me just to hang out in Jacksonville for 2 days
Well-
when they can unload it in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll get them on the phone.
All right.
So there you have it. Another great experience in the trucking industry. Maxwell House says it's a 2-day minimum on the drop trailer from security. So very, very short or small quarters in here to turn around. So let's go ahead and zip it around here. There's more parking back to the right, but it's all Raven, Saddle Creek, couple Swifts. So we're gonna have to leave the premises, get on the phone with the broker, and I mean, they could get it off the truck in 20 minutes. We all know that. They can get it off in 15 minutes. But they have their rules. But it says live load there, so Convoy's going to have to figure out if they want to pay double to return this, which I would actually take more than double because now I got to go up the mountain. Or if they're going to have somehow get somebody on the phone that's going to get this off the truck. So we're here about an hour and 45 minutes early, so let's see what we can do now. But now we got to make some phone calls with Convoy, which is fun because it's an app, so you never really actually get a person on the phone. But that's the thing about it, this industry. It's a live load, it's my truck, my trailer, and they want me to sit here for 2 days while they unload it. Not happening. Not happening at all. But make sure you get that on video that they're telling you, or get it recorded somehow so you have evidence for yourself that it's going to be a 2-day wait. But let's get back out of here. Oh man, and do some phone calling. Fun times, guys. God bless. Keep it cool. It's a trucking industry. So we're hanging out over here in their drop yard. They told me just to park on the street, but the drop yard was right back here. So unless a yard jockey tells me I can't hang out here, there's all these little spots. So I just put it in one of those. Just got off the phone with Convoy, and they give you the whole politically correct spiel of, oh, we'll get you live unloaded. We will call and escalate this and call you back or text message you. And I said, okay. And then they say, of course, you're going to be compensated for your detention time and layover if needed. No, that's not going to happen. Don't take that, because layover is only like $200 a day, $150 a day. And detention maxes out at 4 hours. So that's not worth my time. So if they don't have it live unloaded by it's 11 o'clock appointment by 1 p.m., then I take it back to the shipper. So that is the ultimatum you give them, and they will either pay you double the rate or get it off your trailer. So don't let them just tell you layover. Layover is not worth it in this industry. $250 for a day or $150 for a day is not worth what I can make on this truck in a day. So food for thought. Put your foot down. This is your truck, your business, your trailer. And places like Maxwell House have to understand that, and take the 20 minutes it takes to get these lids off the truck. Just be stern with it. Be nice about it, but be stern. Get it off your truck. Or take it back and get double the money. So it's been 45 minutes, and I called them back because no response. You'll have to be proactive in situations like this, and just put your foot down and say, my appointment's in a half an hour now. I got here an hour and 30 minutes early. You let me know what's going on, or I'll return it to shipper. And they don't want to do that, of course. I don't want to do that, of course, but they have to know that it's not that hard. Just live unload your trailer, talk to the receiver, and get it done. So be proactive. Call them every 30 minutes, and then when it comes down to my appointment time, it goes past my appointment time, I'll call them every 15 minutes. But they say, we're working on it. We'll call you when we get an answer. So be proactive, keep calling. So we have called 4 times now to Convoy, and they said they're working on it still. It's been over an hour and a half. Check out this fun puddle. Hopefully I can get around this with the grass here, because we got waves coming up. But I gave them the ultimatum. I said, you can double the rate con, I can return it to the shipper, or you can get it live unloaded. Good, got it. Got some drainage issues. It's not even raining hard. But we're gonna go check with security one more time. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get it in writing from the receiving department that they're rejecting the load as a live load. As long as I have that, I'll take it back to the shipper, and hopefully they get it fixed next time. Man, I'm back. Looks like they're not gonna be able to figure anything out with the receiving department. I just need it in writing that they're rejecting the load so I can get paid.
Yeah, I mean, all we do is stamp it and we receive it. We don't.
The receiving department, can they just say they're rejecting it?
No, I mean, they don't mess with it.
Do you want to call them at least before I leave this facility and head back 500 miles?
Want something in writing that they reject.
It's just they're rejecting the load so I can take it back to the shipper.
No, we're not rejecting your load. What we're saying is they're not doing a live unload, it's a drop and go, and they have up to 48 hours to unload.
I understand that, but that's not what's on the rate offer. My company delivering it says live unload, 2 hours.
I understand.
That's my trailer, I understand that. It's my property. No, I'm not leaving it for 48 hours and hanging out in Jacksonville. It's a beautiful city, but it's not my forte. I like to make money. But I just need, if anybody can give it in writing that they're just not rejecting it, just saying it's not a live load, it's a 2-day, 48 hour. I got that in writing, I get paid going home both ways. So I get double the payday, which I'm fine with. Thanks.
Hey, my man, what we're gonna do, or what she do, I called the lady that had you guys bring it in.
Yeah.
What they're trying to do is they got another warehouse.
Okay.
And they're trying to
unload it there.
Yeah, they're gonna try to unload it there. Just be patient.
Okay.
And she just sent the email to
The broker.
that place.
Okay.
And see can they go ahead and unload you. We'll tell you how to get there.
No worries. I'm just waiting here for directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon, yeah. They're gonna unload you. They'll tell you how to get there.
Okay.
Really, it ain't nothing about 15 minutes.
Pretty close. Okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. So as you heard, just a little persistence, and you will get it off your truck. So they're going to unload it at a different warehouse. Just be persistent with it. Say it's my truck, my trailer. Need it back. Need to make some money. But major fail here on Jacksonville City. I don't know, city planning, city ordinance, what? But the bay is just kind of overflowing into the street, and they say it gets halfway up those bricks right there. I'm like, so I wouldn't be parking my truck right there. Unless you want insurance money or something. Oh man. The Jacksonville Stadium, right back over there. You kind of see the lights. There you go. But yeah, I mean, just be nice to the guys. Just make them understand the situation. And just put your foot down sternly but nicely and say, I'm returning this to the shipper. So if you want this product, which is 500 miles here already, you might want to start turning the wrenches to figure out how to get it off the truck. So they'll get it off a separate warehouse. They said it's 15 minutes from here. I don't mind that as long as it's off my truck and I can get my trailer back and go make some more money and get back to these crazy kids. But man, little stream over here, little river. All right, let's wait for them to give us the address. So it's about 15 miles away. I'll take it. And they printed out a nice MapQuest for me. And we'll get away from the river. Get back out of downtown. Do your due diligence, guys. If you put up enough of a little bit of a stink and pushback, it'll get done because they do not want you to return this product back to the shipper and pay double. Correction, it's only 7.1 miles from here. 14 minutes. I thought it was 15 minutes, 15 miles, but no. So it's been fun. Maxwell House main facility. On to your warehouse. We can clear this gate here. Got the right side clear, left side. Gonna be clear by about 1.5 feet. There we go. Through the river. Get a little wheel shine, some salt water. Building some kind of new, there's Intuition Ale Works on our left. Building some kind of new overpass system. It's probably going to drop you right into the stadium. You can definitely smell the hops, the grain from that brewery. It's kind of cool. I've only smelled that over by Sam Adams before. Good smell. Got 0.9 miles on this road, then we take a left. that bridge. I don't think I've ever been over that bridge. I've been over the other bridge further south, or further east, sorry. And there's a stadium to our left. There she is. Home of Gardner Minshew, Jacksonville Jaguars. Not a great year for you guys, sorry, but well, hopefully your management can figure out what they're doing. But you guys were good. You won an AFC Championship, what, 4 years ago? What happened? All right, let's get this warehouse. So by that last photo you just saw, you can see that they track you everywhere, and which I understand. They want to know where the load's at. They want to know what's going on. They want to keep track of your detention, when you arrived, when you left. But in situations like this, where he took it in my own hands, and now we're getting sent to a separate facility, I called him just now and said, hey, look, I'm going to be delivering now in this zip code at this address, because once you leave that receiver facility with a lot of these apps, they mark you out as checked out and the load's delivered, and then they ask you for paperwork. But I called and said, hey, this is a new address, they're sending me somewhere else. So make sure that detention keeps occurring while I'm waiting to be unloaded at this next place. Here we go, we got a 14-foot clearance, we're good. 13.6 is your clearance, guys, for everyone at CDL school. And all you old timers, if you forgot. All right, come on, Tacoma, get on over. There you go. But yeah, so I called them, just be proactive. Let them know, hey, I'm moving now, the truck's moving, so don't kick me off your app and say it's delivered. It is definitely not delivered. I took it in my own hands, and we're going to a warehouse now to get it off my truck. And that is where detention should continue to occur at this next place. So just food for thought, keep it in your pocket for something you need to do, especially when on these apps that are tracking you all the time. And when I'm done with this drop, I turn off my location services for all of my apps, just so they don't know where you're at. The less information they know about all the trucks in the industry, the less they can skew you to take a lower rate. Think about that. Okay, so we have 33rd Street, sorry. And it says 2000 to 2000, 2200 to 2299, which is actually a post office right here on our left. So I looked up to the right, and that is not, that's like a police athletic division, so that's not a maximum warehouse. But the map takes you right here to where this on the left is a post office. That is a post office. So it says if you go to Alameda Street, you've gone a little too far, which this is Alameda Street. Come on, guys, and that's a school. All right, great address, great map there, guys. I'll show you what I'm talking about, but come on. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna have to go down here and turn around. All right, so we are turned around. Over there on Canal Street, that looks like a chicken coop. Mechanical services is what it says. Get out of this guy's way. That is the police place. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this up here on the right is the, that's like a police station, athletic, let's say. Like a gym for the police. What do we have here? Big old warehouse. This is 2160. My goodness, great directions, guys. Great directions. Oh man. I'm gonna pull in here and wait a second and talk to somebody. Because H&M warehousing is over there. That might be it, but that's definitely not 22 or 22.99. That's a big old place to pull in there, so we're gonna try over there. Hey, all right. Well, Combo finally called me back when we already took care of it ourselves. And he's like, so where are you going? What's the address? I'm like, well, the address they gave me was 2200 to 2299, which is a post office. So that's a good sign though, because Raven was all the trailers that I was parked at last time. So hopefully we're in the right spot, and hopefully they have a good work ethic, and they feel like getting off the trailer, because it's almost noon now, and that's lunchtime. Let's see what we got.
will be after they get back
That's
from
no
their lunch
problem.
break.
As long as it can be today, man. That's the big thing, yeah. I know it's lunch. I know it's lunchtime. So is this another warehouse for full, or it's Maxwell, right?
Yeah, we do a little holding for them.
Okay. Sorry.
As soon as lunch is over.
Yeah, no worries. I'll put it in between these two right here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks so much, man. Super nice guy. He's like, hey man, they're at lunch. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Go inside that office. So, thank you, sir. Whatever your name is. Yeah, they do a lot of holding for Maxwell. It smells like coffee in there. They got a bunch of bags. So, we're gonna get it in between these two Ravens, which shouldn't be a problem because we got plenty of room. And once they're back from lunch, we should get it off the truck. It shouldn't be, you just gotta be proactive out here, because if you just take what they say, you wanna hang out in Jacksonville for 2 days? I don't. I wanna get this off my truck, maybe still have time to get to Savannah and get something back on the truck. So after we already had found this place, because the map they gave me took me to the post office down there on the other side of the street. This is 2101, not 2200 to 2299. Anyways, Convoy finally called me. A lot of the people that call you or you talk to, they're just a call center and they relay the messages to the brokers or the carrier customer representatives, whatever. And that guy finally called me right as we were pulling into this parking lot. So, and I explained him the whole thing. He's like, so where are you at? What address? I'm like, I don't even know if this is the right address yet, man. Call me back in 10 minutes and I'll let you know if they're the right people. And he said, okay, well, I'll get you compensated for this. So we'll see what that relates to. But here's the address they gave me from the original facility. And we are at 2101. So just be due diligent, be proactive. Because we're already here at the warehouse. By the time the broker actually called us, we figured it out on our own. Just talking to the call center, letting them know there is a problem. And then going back to the receiving office and just letting them know, hey, I talked to the broker, which I hadn't actually talked to the broker yet. And let them know, I'm gonna return this to the shipper, so you guys can relay that to the receiving department if they wanna have that on their hands, that they rejected the load because there was a discrepancy between a 48-hour drop and a live blend load. That's on them, not me. I just need them to sign off on it. And I was trying to get my paper signed. And after I did that, they said, okay, here, go to the warehouse. So, and the thing about it is these two trailers on both sides of me, they have lids in them. So why not just have this be the original address? But this is a third-party warehouse, so maybe they don't have that contract. I don't know. But maybe their yard jockey has to bring it over here from the main facility. I don't know. But either way, we're here. Be proactive. It's Monday. The sun's not shining. We're still blessed. And let's see if we can get something else on the trailer. We'll start looking at the load boards now.